you so much. I know that you actually be waiting for this time, and my honorable actually is back right away. Actually got a comment on our YouTube channel, so to say, that one of our people or subscribers asking me where I've been my honorable. I said, "This no worry, I'm going to get honorable for them today, and I'm not only here. My name is Adeniji Dare, and I'm honorable is here with me."
Yeah, welcome back again. My name is Sirimin Ujumaiwa, and once again, welcome to our program Face to Face.
Okay, I told him that he should always add honorable to his name, but I don't know, maybe his political ambition is not actually been noticed. Okay, let us go for that.
Work in progress.
Hey, work in progress. You know that in this country called Nigeria, we know that everything is not going to work in progress, and that's why we are always here to talk about it. You know, actually, a few days ago, I was actually going to work, and somebody told me that what we say is getting too much. And I said, we keep on saying those things until this country, Nigeria, get to a better face. Okay, we're going to start with what we're thinking about today. It's the election. This is 2021, and we know that the next election should be in 2023.
Yeah.
Now, this brought us a question. How do you foresee what's going to happen in 2023?
Well, so far so good. I like that question, but it is very, very saddening to me because of the fact that so far so good. I don't really see any positive preparation towards 2023 election, because so far so good. A lot of things that we projected before in the previous election that we think that we and they ought to have put in place are still not put in place. So the question I keep on asking myself is, how are we going to go about 2023 when things that we project for are yet to want to be materialized?
And you know that in politics, years back, after this tenor actually did the first tenor, and they actually going for the next this current tenor they're actually in now, and you know that in the first tenor actually came out to tell us that all the promises they actually did not fulfill, they are going to fulfill it. But as you have said, and everything is so glary, things are actually getting so worse than before. I'm very sure that these two political parties, the APC and the PDP, will actually come out. Nothing something right. You know, the opposition party all look for fault in the present government. APC actually in wrong right now. Now, do you think that the APC will win the next election before we go to the next agenda?
Well, on that platform, I don't really see APC or PDP in the 2023 election, in the sense that they are two different political parties, or they are the same people. What am I saying? Look at Fani Kaode. He said he will never go back to APC. He will never even take any command from Buhari-led administration. But we all know what happened. His dog has gone back to his vomit. You understand? So I don't really see APC and PDP being two different political parties here. They are two political parties, but the same people.
The same people, my honorable actually said, and that's why we're actually going to come back to talk about this recent thing they're actually thinking about. We heard that the next election will be online. I was just, when I saw that report, I'd say this is very, very funny. Okay, well, we know that in a country like this called Nigeria, they like to actually imitate other people. Normally before, we find out that our girls never were actually putting on crazy jeans, and people wearing crazy jeans. They saw a movie, and people, by and large, everybody's actually wearing it. They wear it to church, they wear it to mosques, all that actually happening. And Nigeria want to imbibe in online election. How do you see that actualizing?
Well, it's a good development, because we have long overdue for online registration of voters and voting online. Because now, if not for the fact that we find ourselves in a sorry country,
you say that
we should not be talking about a paper.
It
ought to be electronic means of voting. But for the fact that we have ourselves in a sorry country, that's the more reason why we are still very, very backward in the 1940s. whereby we ought to be in a modernized world. But all things being equal, what I see is that online voting will be a best bet for Nigeria. But the problem now is that it's not by mouth.
Yeah, you said that. I actually want to draw the curtain back a little bit, some memory lane. That you know that before we actually started CBT at JAM, or actually started.
Yeah.
2 weeks, a month before that, it was so funny. 2 weeks before the examination, they brought in CBT for that is computer-based technology, and a lot of the students failed their exams because of that. Now, how very sure this thing actually go back? Talking about our security, our social and cyber security. We know that a lot of hackers are there, a lot of fraudsters are in picture. Yeah. And you think they're actually going to work out. Let me break this thing. I'm not very sure that you're very familiar with this. Now, about the Twitter issue.
Yeah.
Now, if the ruling party that went ahead to shut down the Twitter of millions of people in Nigeria, how do you think that the election will be free and fair?
Well, on that platform, I believe that it's not that easy for someone to hack a website without an insider. That's number one. Okay. And number two, it takes like hours before you can even hack a website.
Okay.
You understand? Now, which I believe that before INEC, let's say, luckily or fortunately, we are able to work. Or probably, let's say luckily, we are able to do online voting come 2023. You understand? I believe that INEC ought not to release or let go of the website to be the means of that particular site of voting, so that it won't be hacked.
Who is the INEC? And seriously, you're laughing here now, because let me bring it to memory lane, right? I remember when Funshaw Williams was actually trying to come in as the Lagos State governor during that time. We know whether Bola Tinubu at that period, and we know that it was a paperwork, right? So now, and at the end of the day, we know what really happened. Okay, let us quickly go down to the next one before we actually round up. It's about this issue about zoning. Now, the Northern and the Southern are fighting thick and thin about zoning issue. Do you think now that now we're actually going closer to the election time, do you think that this zoning issue will actually come up because the Northern now are the one ruling and they don't want to let the battle go?
Well, I don't think there should be a battle about zoning anymore, because we all know right now that the Northerners, they have used their lifetime is 8 years. Okay. Now coming out to the South. But the only thing I would just want to talk about now is that I think when we're talking about the South, the South has to agree which part of the South is coming for the president. Is it the Southwest, the South-South, or the Southeast?
Now that the question you have actually asked, we know that from the news right now that's actually rolling around, is this my brother, your wonderful friend, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is the one in picture, because we know that man right now is actually in a very critical situation. A lot of reports coming out to say that Bola Tinubu has passed away, but we actually see a lot of pictures. You know, Photoshop is just a crazy site to actually go back. Okay, but we don't want to say that the man is dead, but he's in the picture. He's the one ruling. As at last week, we heard that some people went there to the hospital where he's staying, not on the hospital, right? To say they're actually protesting and bringing placard that he's going for the election. How are we going to talk about this man going for and representing the South in the next coming election?
Actually, if to me, fine, I would say right now the Southwest ought not to be talking about bringing out a presidential candidate, because of the fact that I think the people in the South that ought to present a presidential candidate is supposed to be Southeast.
So who is going to come out in Southeast?
So I don't know, but I believe there will be a better candidate from the Southeast, because I won't say because I'm a Yoruba guy, and let's be realistic here. We have the Southwest president who happens to be Obasanjo.
Yes.
Now we have in South who is good enough, Jonathan. Now, the next person ought to be coming from the southeast.
Now that we are talking about the southeast and south, now we want to talk about the situation of our president.
Yeah.
We know that France actually had a president as young as 40 plus. And our president has been visiting London like as if he's going to some marketplace.
Yeah,
are we going to get another sickly president in our? Sorry, I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I think that's the more reason why I am talking about the fact that let's focus on the southeast.
Okay.
Understand? Because we know that the southwest, the person we are projecting for, is my wonderful friend Tinubu.
Yeah.
And we all know his health condition right now.
Yeah.
So we don't want to add another sick president on the throne, because we all know what happened on the present administration now, whereby one leg in London, one leg in America, one leg in Nigeria. Now, even our president have almost like 5 to 6 offices. Seriously? Which is not really good for a democratic nation like Nigeria, and that is what's really affecting us right now. So the question now lies again that are we still going to work for the ends and allow someone that is having health challenge?
Yeah.
He has not even become he has not even started campaigning. Now let's now start with campaigning. Then he now become the president of the giant of Africa. We all know what it takes to be the president of Nigeria. Now, what's going to be the story after that again? We'll now have another 17 offices again. Okay,
and for my honorable life, I still want to actually draw the curtain right there. I know that, but in our next broadcast, we are going to talk about what is really happening to Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and his aspiration of becoming the president of this country called Nigeria. Well, we are looking at them. I know that in the next days or next weeks, in the next month or year to say, and they're going to be sharing and turning around some narrow notes for some people, innocent citizen of Nigeria, to vote for them. Are we going to get another sickly president in the next coming years? Is that the question on our lips? My name still remains Adeni Jodari, and I'm here with my wonderful friend.
My name is still remain Ojumayo.
How are you going to say bye-bye from here?